What a beautiful day. It is Sunday the 24th of May, I think. And if you can't tell, it's fucking boiling. Come on. It's 28 degrees, I think, at the moment today. Tomorrow, which is Monday, it's going to be 31 degrees, and Tuesday is going to be 30 degrees. So it's a beautiful couple of days. The gym is very quiet at the moment, just because of how hot it is. I think when you're this hot and when you're outside in the sun, it's hard to get to the gym, but we're still hitting legs. So I'm having my pre-workout meal, which is cream of rice, banoffee flavoured, and then we'll be hitting legs in shorts, so I can see my good pump. It's been my first video in quite a few days, because I did film quite a few videos, but it's very difficult to upload them. I upload them at the gym and we don't have very good Wi-Fi at the moment, so it just takes probably 5 hours to upload a video. And my latest video, which was like 3 videos ago, I'm trying to upload and it just isn't having it, and now it's failed, and I don't even know what I filmed. So we're starting again from today. Pose room's coming on. I'll show you a video of it today. My dad's built some panels to cover the boiler side, sliding doors, so they're upstairs. We're going to paint those, and then the mirrors have been ordered. They're coming next week, so we'll get those fitted as well. Just need to move the light and then put a filter on the light just to dim the brightness, because it is very, very bright at the moment. It's a bit too bright, pardon me. So yeah, that's gonna, because it's so bright and they're right above you, it just washes out the top of your physique, so you can't really see any details. So if you move it forwards a bit and then just dim it a little bit, then it should be perfect. I've also ordered a new VR2 machine, not to put in the gym, but to use as spares for a couple of our VR2 machines. I did explain this in one of my other videos that I did film, but basically the leg extension that I repaired, it's absolutely fine. However, when you go really, really light on it and really slow, the material used to surround the guide rod to keep the plate in a fixed position sticks to the guide rod. Even when I'm blue, because I grease it every week, it still sticks a little bit. You only know when you go really light and really slow, so I don't know if anybody else has realised it, but because of my rehab I've realised it. So I'm going to take the new VR2 machines, well, not new, but like the newest model version of it, has a piece that surrounds one of the guide rods on the one side, like a long kind of bracket that holds the plate in place. So I'm going to take that off, or just take the whole top plate off and swap it for the one on the leg extension at the moment, which should fix that issue. We're then going to use one of the spare weight plates, the micro increment ones, because we're missing one on the seated hamstring curl. We're going to take the sticker off it and replace it on the Cybex converging chest press, because the sticker on that one's a bit old. We're going to keep the belt, because then we've got a spare belt as well, and the adductor and abductor, and we're inside. My phone overheated, so we stopped filming halfway through, and I just filmed the clip again a few times, but had a few issues there as well, just didn't record. So put the phone in the fridge, did some steps on the treadmill, had my pre-workout drink, and I'm about to hit some legs. But I was saying we're going to upgrade the adductor machine as well. The spare weight plates that come on the stack of the new machine, we're going to basically make the weight stack on the adductor heavier, because it's hard to find an adductor machine that's heavy enough. There's a few, but we don't have the funds for that at the moment. So if we can upgrade this machine, save people having the gym pin it, because it's hard to fit the gym pin on, and also the gym pin, when you put the weight on one side, tilts the weight stack, so it's not very good to fit the machine. We're going to add some more weight plates, maybe like 3 or 4, so up to 80 pounds and 40 kilos. But one thing we need to do is make the center guide rod selector thing longer, because there's a certain length for a certain amount of plates at the moment. If we had more plates, if you put a pin through the plates, they just won't go into the center guide rod, because it's not long enough. So because it's the same size as the machine coming, well I think so anyway, I'm going to send that one off to Ollie, who's done some of the modifications for us, and ask him to make a longer one to fit the extra plates we're putting on. I haven't asked Ollie yet, so sorry Ollie, but I'm going to ask you to do this for us. And yeah, very excited if that works, because then that means we've got a heavier adductor, so that's one machine ticked off for the time being. We're going to have some spare belts, so it's going to be more strain on the belt, so as long as we control the weight, it'll be fine. But if we've got some spare belts, then at least if anything does happen to the belt, we can replace it as soon as it snaps or anything like that. So very excited for that. Might have to just into abductor, but we'll see. That one people don't stack as often. But anyway, I'm going to train legs, and then I'll show you the posing room, and also I'm going to spray the wall, the doors that my dad's made in the posing room. They're upstairs, which I'll show you that as well. Come on. Also, Chris and Sophie could be this weekend. Chris won yesterday, and today he was doing I think for the IFBB Pro cards. He came third. He looked insane. So well done, Chris. And yeah, come on. It's my second set in here. The first set absolutely flew up for 6 reps. It's a kilo up, so slow and steady. I'm filming it! That was Ellen. I wouldn't say that to a normal customer, alright? So second set, see how this feels. Right, first up, unbelievable, that one right knee is hurting, so I'm just going to give it a little bit more rest and give it 10 minutes and go again. So this is the posing room. Painted that wall, painted this wall, painted that wall. We've made some, well, Dad's made some covers, doors, sliding doors to go over, have chipboard. That are upstairs. I'm going to spray those now. I'm going to show you the current state of my legs. Although I've had to call my leg day early, it's a bit of a shit day. Yeah, just my knees, quite painful. So excuse the mess. But not too bad. I've held on to a lot of size, and small progressions of doing bits, getting my size back, hamstring. But yeah, felt weird. I'm going to ice it, ibuprofen, give it a couple of days rest. Next day, leg days on Wednesday, so I'm going to see how it feels then. But it is what it is, happened before. I know how to deal with it now, so we get better. Quick little update of upstairs. And then these are the 2 panels that we have painted. There we go. So next job before class break, next job is to get these back downstairs, get them on, get the mirrors on, move the lights, and then pose room is ready. Come on.